What up, everybody? What's popping? Welcome to the Witbank podcast show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm your host for today, S.O. Maduna. I got my guest, Mfana style,
Yes,
Mfana
sir. Yes,
nice,
sir.
Mfana
It's the white man.
monati.
I've been running around my city rotations. I've been in stations, fuck with some angels. If you fucking with me, she wicked strangeness. She get me hit by that shot, it was brainless. Slitting my arm cause I'm going through phases. Wonder why everybody got two faces. Now I might say something to get you anxious, yo.
I never put my location, yo. You don't know my destination, I can smell your desperation, I don't need your validation,
You need people like me.
Dedicated to the better greatness. On a mission, homie, I'm courageous. Don't come.
Kid Flame. Dinsan, boy.
Bro, steady, taking it easy, bro. Your side?
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm
Easy,
good,
bro.
I'm good.
Easy, bro. Easy,
What's
bro.
popping? So, like,
Steady, taking it easy, bro.
Kid Flames,
Yes, sir.
musician,
Musician, artist, musical artist.
musical artist.
Yes, sir.
So, you don't put yourself in genres or something, or
Nah,
you just.
just music as a whole, you know? Yeah, music as a genre, as an instrument itself. Yeah.
As an instrument in terms of what,
Mm.
dog? Like,
Uh,
okay, let me just ask you this. Considering yourself, from what I've heard
Mm.
or what I've listened to,
Mhm.
it seems as if like you're more into trap hip hop. So would you consider yourself doing maybe piano,
Yeah, I
house?
have.
Oh,
I
you have?
Yes, I have. Just that I haven't released on SoundCloud, only on Instagram, on the video.
Why not?
Because SoundCloud, pardon me, is more of an ultrasound type of thing. You know what I mean? It's
Okay.
more of a trap genre, new age type sound. And then Piano has its own platforms. You know what I mean? Like Piano Hub. So you can't
Okay.
drop hip hop on Piano Hub.
But isn't that like Piano Hub? It's more or less of an album, or maybe I'm
Yeah.
not correct on my information.
Facts.
Isn't more of like what is it, a company or a label?
Yeah, nah, it's a platform that people distribute their music through. It's just like Fagaza, SA.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's just like Audio Mag. So
Okay.
people use that to distribute their music. So yeah, basically. So that's why I fucks with SoundCloud. Because I'm a trap, young, hip hop musician, artist.
And okay, I won't dwell much on this now, but
Mhm.
many people don't know that like practically I raised you in a way. dog.
Nah, don't put it that way, dog. We grew up together. Yeah, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you were
older
my
than you.
protector, dog. Like you were my protector. Like growing up, like you were like, you know, the person that I went to when people started bullying me. Yeah, I went to you, you feel me? And I'm glad that we linked up today. Like no cap.
Nah,
I fucks with that shit.
That's true, boy. That's true.
It's easy.
But today it's all about you, dog. Like
Yes, sir.
we're all gonna get
No
more
way.
information what's popping about you, where you're headed,
Mhm.
what you've been through.
Facts. Yo, been through a lot though.
Really?
I'm sorry, yeah, I've been through a lot, but it's in the past because I feel like, you know, in the mind, what really matters is the present, you know? Not the past, not the future, but the now.
Yeah, but
Mm.
in terms of how can I put it?
Mhm.
Let's just say you have to shape your future.
Facts, manifestation.
Yeah, so you cannot say it's not only about the present.
Mm-hmm.
In my point of view, I'd say like it's a matter of the three: the past,
Okay.
present, and future. Because like in order to determine what you've been through, you have to focus on your past,
Okay,
and in order to understand what you're doing, you have to focus on the present.
okay.
And in order for you to know where you're headed or where you want to be, you gotta focus on the future.
Okay, I feel that.
So
Accept that.
we're gonna dwell more on the three,
Okay.
but I want you to give people a more clarity of what type of music that like you into
Yeah.
and what you doing.
Okay, so currently right now I'm into new age trap.
Okay.
Got what I mean?
Okay. Let me stop you on that.
Mhm.
Actually, pause. When you say new age, on my side, the new age, it's the who's these niggas? Lil Pump.
Yeah, Lil Peep, Smoke Perp,
Yeah.
and all of those niggas. But the genre that I'm coming with, it's a mixture or blend or fusion of Afro and hip hop, and also I call it Afro fusion. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah,
Afro
yeah.
trap. So it's a mixture of the scene that we see in the states, like Soulfago, like Ken Carson, like Yeet. You know what I mean? And then I mix it with our urban sound, our urban vocals, our language. You feel me? So we bring it authentic in the realm that it's in Africa. You feel what I mean?
Okay,
Yes,
I
sir.
get you, I
Yes,
get
sir.
you. So, like, are you bringing your own sound to the table, or are you
Yeah, of
sampling
course.
here, there,
Oh,
there?
cool. The only thing I'm sampling is beats. when it comes to the lyrics, I call myself a wax lyricist because it actually
what?
a wax lyricist.
What's that?
It is a person that expresses himself or herself in the most lyrical way possible. You're like enthusiastic in your own lyrics, so it actually persists the listener to be like, shit, this guy, I can relate to this person, or I
Okay.
can think of myself in this situation, even though I haven't been in that,
Okay,
spot,
I
like Kendrick
understand.
Lamar. Shout out to the album that he just dropped yesterday. But the whole concept around my music and what I release to the general public is something that I know for sure they have never heard before, and they are not going to hear unless someone bites my style and does it. But unless that happens, I know they're not going to get the authenticity they get from me or someone
Okay.
else. You feel me?
No, I get you. So
Mhm.
I want you to clarify on, is it whack or wax? Like I don't
Wax, yeah,
Wax.
WAX, yeah, wax
Oh,
lyricism.
wax.
Yeah, wax
Okay.
lyricism. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Some
Never
facts.
heard of it.
Knowledge, bruh. It's knowledge. Yeah, yeah. On some A grade shit.
No, I won't lie. The thing is, like, with me and music, I'm more of the vibey type,
Yeah.
I don't dwell too much because
Like, okay.
how can I put it? Let's just take Fora for example. If I dwell too much on Fora, I'm gonna end up,
Low vibration type thing.
yeah,
Because
you
of the
understand?
lyrics.
Yeah,
I get. But I actually think it's the frequency instead of the lyrics itself. Because you see, when you're listening to music, you gotta analyze and realize that it's actually sound programming or frequency programming. You know what I mean? If I listen to a low frequency, obviously I'm gonna be in a low vibration. You know what I mean?
I get you.
So when I listen to, let's say, perhaps Playboy Cardi, I can't understand.
Clango.
Yeah, I can't understand what the F he's saying. You know what I mean? But the music and the way it's flowing, I actually get the energy from it, and I go out and sing it in public just to mimic the lyrics that he was saying. Not actually analyzing or understanding what he was saying. So when I listen to a person like Ford, like you said, I tend to analyze the lyrics like like, okay, maybe he's going through this, maybe he's going through that. Put myself in that situation, and I become depressed.
Yeah,
So yeah, like that's why I make music that uplifts people at the same time makes you think about your own self. It's like self-reflection in an MP3 format or wave or something like that.
No, I get you.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, I won't say. Actually, let me just say I won't point out your background from where I know you from.
Because you know it now. You know it now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
right? That's true.
Facts.
But
Facts.
I never pictured you as the rapper type. So, like, what inspired you to change, to transform? Were you hurt,
Yeah.
or did you fall in love?
In a way.
Like what happened?
A lot
What
of things
led you to?
happened. Like a lot of things happened. Okay, firstly, I had that realization way back in like grade 4. Like I really wanted to be a DJ. And then time passed, and then fast forward, I ended up in grade 10 in a very emotional relationship. And then I was in the studio with a couple of my homies. They were recording. I wasn't doing anything. You feel what I mean?
You were just there.
So yeah, just there analyzing the energies. I was like, nah, that nigga rapping F. You know what I mean? I can do better than that. They were like, okay, if you can, then hop on. You know what I mean? I hopped on the very first song titled 3 Double G's. It got lost in the process of me changing phones, me losing phones or something like that. I know it happened way back in like grade 10.
Okay.
So my motivation itself, came from the point that I was in a very emotional relationship, and I needed to express myself, and I needed to, prove a point to some people that what, you're doing this, but you're not doing it right. I can do it better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that actually came with that realization to be like, okay, if I can do it better than these people, who knows? I can do it better than the people that are out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started, dropping. My first song dropped in 2019 on SoundCloud, titled "Struggles," and then from there on, it just kept the ball rolling. I feel like once you get the car going, it keeps it easier for you to keep the car moving. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Just keep rolling.
Multiply effect. Yes, sir.
Okay, I get you, bro. And then, like, in terms of the music that you're doing, who would you say inspired you?
Lil Wayne.
Yes,
sir.
Lil Wayne. G,
Yeah,
boy, that's G.
straightforward. Yeah, straightforward.
okay.
No pun intended.
Is it like the whole of Lil Wayne? Because if you can look at the nigga, it's more of he taps. Let me just say maybe Afro pop, hip hop, trap. So like, be more specific on like
Lil Wayne way back in 2010. Let's put it that way. In the most simplest format, when he dropped Lollipop.
Yeah.
When everything was happening around his era when he was the in thing. You know what I mean? At his peak.
I get you.
Cool. So Lil Wayne in hip hop, yeah, specifically in hip hop, but that ultrasound that he was mixing between hip hop and pop, you know what I mean, and also rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was into that sound, and also another motivation of mine is Triple X Tentacion. You know, that alternative sound that he came up with, that genre of music that also influenced me to be like, okay, cool, Kid Flames, you know, yeah, fresh.
Okay, and then before we get more into the music, like, how did you get the name?
Kid Flames. The name Kid Flames can be, you know, broken down into two parts, right? There's kid and then there's flame. Simple as that. Okay, the kid part is like a goat, a baby goat, right? We call it a kid, right? And then the flames part, it's fire. You know, it's inferno. And
Yeah.
actually coming from my own zodiac sign, which is a Leo, then you know that the elemental power is fire. You know what I mean? So kid flames.
Yeah,
so when you
actually, I
hear the
don't,
name,
because these things of
you see-
signs and
yeah, zodiac
man,
signs, like
it ain't my shit. Dog.
Really?
Like, I don't even know what sign I am.
after
So
the video, I'm gonna get deep into that. But with the name Kid Flames, you know what I mean? It comes from myself tapping into my higher power and my intellectuality tapping into myself, becoming a kid, which is a baby goat, greatest of all time goat, and then on fire. So when you hear the name Kid Flames, just imagine a baby goat that's on fire, and that's me. You keep it.
okay, I get it, but like,
Mhm.
let me just put that in a picture. Don't you think many people
Yeah,
would think that's kind of demonic or some shit like that?
it is in a way.
It is.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be straightforward, like forward. You know what I mean?
Hi,
I'm gonna be
well,
blunt. Like it is type of demonic in a way, but it brings that, you know, controversy. You know, people are gonna talk about it.
yeah.
Like people are gonna sit down and have this conversation. Like when I thought about the name, I thought about this conversation. I was like, people are gonna ask me something like, you know, in a way like this. So it's a good conversation starter. At the same time, whenever you hear the name, people struggle with the pronunciation. You know, it'd be like Kid Flamesxx or Kid Flamesxx. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
like-
So
like-
it brings that specific emotion or that uniqueness to the fact that, you know what, if I know how to pronounce this word properly, it makes me feel special, you know. So a lot of people will try to pronounce the word in the way that it should be pronounced in order for them to feel special. You know what I mean? It's like a mental fuck. It's like a brain smash. Yes, sir. It's like a brain smash. So yeah, I took some time. Trust me, I took some time and thought about the shit,
Yeah.
articulated it, dropped it to the public.
Okay, so it's like the XX at the end.
Toxic.
What you mean toxic?
Toxic. Kid Flames. We all know the toxicity in people, in humans, right?
Okay.
Mm.
Let me just pause you for a little bit.
Mm.
Okay, I get it that you're trying to explain, like, but let's just separate the flame and the XX. Like, was there a need for it to be there, or is it a symbolic? Are you trying to portray something into that?
Yes, sir.
And what is it?
The thing that I'm trying to project in a way, like you said, is a snake, right? A snake. A snake is a very powerful animal. You get what I mean? And that XX, like Kid Flames, got what I mean?
Okay.
So that sound itself brings that danger feeling. You know, a lot of people fear a snake. So whenever I'm trying to, you know, say my name, I want to inflict fear in some people. Like, don't fuck with me like Eminem. You know what I mean? Not like Eminem, but someone that's yo, bro, I can't even put it in a more verbal sense, but someone that has never been dissed before. You know, no one ever came up to me and said, you know what, yo, your track is like this, yo,
Yeah, you're whack.
nah,
Like,
no
you
one.
sloppy.
You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
So that thing itself brings, you know, that articulation that this person should be feared. You know, this person should be respected in a way. So yeah, that's the projection I wanna, you know, get to the public. Like, you know what, fuck with me, but don't actually fuck with me.
Okay, I get you.
Sir.
So
Sir.
many people, when you ask them like, who's the best rapper out there, or let me just put it in the simplest form.
Mm.
You're on SoundCloud, right? Are you on any other platform? Like,
Yeah, every single
Oh,
other
every.
platform. But I'm killing it on SoundCloud. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm on every platform.
No, I get you, because I saw, I don't know whether it's a verified or something like that.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out on that, dog. Shout out. on
Shut up,
that.
shut up. Yeah, it took some time. Yo, it took
Be-
some time.
Because I don't think like many people are verified in that
Yeah,
platform.
Yeah, facts.
And for you to get that, it means like you're putting in the work,
Yeah,
dog.
effort.
Yeah.
Being yo,
Like you putting in the work.
sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Yo, like random meetups with certain people I didn't want to be with just because they could help you, that whole
Yeah.
thing. And like I've been through a lot with that whole SoundCloud shit. Like, yo, from the bottom. Honestly, from the bottom.
No, I get you, but
Mm.
indeed, from Kid Flames, that's how you pronounce it, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't.
Precisely.
It's Kid Flames, not
Yes.
Kid Flame XX.
Nah, Kid Flames.
Oh, Kid Flames.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I get you, boy. So like,
mm.
let me dwell more on the emotional part. From the songs you've dropped,
Mm.
which one would you say expresses more on the fact of how can I put it? Maybe let's just say like you hurt
Mm.
and you're trying to recover, or maybe somebody broke something that they shouldn't break.
The first song I can think about is LXVE. You know, way back in 2019, like I said, I was in a very toxic relationship. And that song was actually like a reincarnation of my emotions for that specific person. You know what I mean? So I was going through a time in my life whereby I couldn't talk to a lot of people, not even a therapist, bro. I mean, I grew up in the hood. So people who I grew up, bro, when you got problems, like, dog, like, you gotta face that shit. It's real.
Yeah, that's
you
because
know what
like
I mean?
we're black.
Yeah, dog. But it's not even about the color. It's about the background. You got what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I'm trying to say. Because
Yeah.
in many cases, when you're black, like let's take for instance depression, anxiety. When
It
you go
happens.
pull up on your parents or like anybody in the hood,
So yeah, bam.
like what the fuck?
You feel me?
Depression for what?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. I feel that. So yeah, like I couldn't talk to anyone, So I chose a specific beat, I jumped on it, and I just went cynical on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I expressed myself, expressed my emotions, and yeah, there's nothing more I can say about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a very emotional track.
On that fact of the emotional part, you said
Mm.
2019
19.
you're in a toxic relationship.
Mm.
Is it a point of whereby like you were lacking or she was lacking or it was just not vibing between the two of you guys?
We had
Like
our
who fucked
moments.
up? Because in
Yeah,
most
she
cases
fucked up. Yeah. She fucked up.
She fucked up.
Yeah, on God.
Wow.
On God.
That's
Because
some real
that
shit,
was the
because
first
in
time
most
I actually
cases
felt
we're the
that.
ones who fucked up.
Yeah,
Okay.
us guys.
Especially rappers.
These days, I'm going fucking up, dog. You feel me? Like, dog, I mean, I've been hurt way too many times, dog. It's sort of like I'm afraid of being vulnerable. You feel what I mean? But if I make a song, about some low vibration, some type of love frequency, you know what I mean? I try to bring out that side only for the music. After that, it's back to my playboy shit. You know what I mean? Because yeah, dog, I can't be caught slipping anymore. Like I loved one person, she fucked up, so I'm like, nah, I can't be there no more. You feel
No,
me?
okay, I understand you, but now, in order for you to be the playboy, don't you think like you're hurting other people just because of that one person? Isn't it that like?
Ooh.
No,
I get you.
I'm trying to get somewhere
Yeah,
here. I'm trying
yeah.
to get somewhere. She hurt you. She fucked you up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So instead of you healing,
Hmm.
you're doing it to other people.
Check.
Why?
I get what you're saying, the more specific part, I said I'm a playboy. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm a boy that plays, not a boy that plays with girls.
Oh, you want
You catch
specific?
that? You catch that?
No, I catch
So,
that.
yeah.
No, I get you. I get you on that. But
So
what
I'm
the-
turning the question around. Like think about this. The thing is, I'm a playboy because I play with emotions, not actual feelings, because feelings and emotions are different. You know what I mean? So I only hurt those who deserve to be hurt. You know what I mean? There are specific people that go out there and test you, that push your buttons and see which one is your inside. Like where is your verge, where is your end point? You know what I mean? And I show them I can't be vulnerable in the beginning, give you everything you want, show you the love that you desire. But when you push me to a specific point, I will turn on you. And when I turn on you, it's gonna be hard. When I was over connecting with him, calling him, so you feel me? So yeah, that's the thing. But if you're gonna be, emotional towards me and loving and open, I'm gonna be open with you. I'm gonna be loving to you. But when you show me that side of yours that's kind of demonic, like the word Kid Flames, I'm gonna show you who is Kid Flames, what I'm known about.
Man, I get you, bro. I get you, bro, on that.
Mm.
So, like, I feel like we dwell on the past, and the emotion and the toxicity of whereby you were at. I don't know who that
Yeah,
Han was
mind
or
a name
is.
dropper. But
Hey!
I'm gonna be dissing that. But nah, yeah. Oh God,
Shout out to you, Han, for
Yeah,
hitting the
she
boy.
knows herself and she stalks me on Instagram. I see you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please stop me too, honey. I must have toxic. But okay, I see you collab.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now,
sir.
now we need the praising, boy.
Yeah.
Like, who is Kid Flames now?
Yo, Kid Flames. That's a broad concept. Okay, Kid Flames is nobody. You know,
What you mean?
let's just
Nobody?
put it that way. Because
Dude, you just got
Kid Flames-
certified
No,
on
no,
SoundCloud.
check,
How can you
check.
say?
Listen to this. Now, Kid Flames is nobody because when I say I am nobody, I put myself before the name Kid Flames. You know what I mean? Because Kid Flames, to other people, might sound like the ego. And when you get to a certain point of spirituality, you realize that I am not the ego. You feel me? So when I put myself as Kid Flames, I am a persona that I'm trying to portray. You know what I mean? But the actual me, I am nobody. You know what I mean? When you put yourself below your standards or below your own, mental capacities, like me, no, like you're actually opening up space for self-doubt. You know, whenever you have the ego, you put yourself in a very vulnerable position to always be better than everyone else, to always do more than everyone else. So when I say I'm nobody, I mean that I am on the same level as everyone else, but at the same time, I know myself. You feel what I mean? But if I'm going to speak about the ego, I'm going to say Kid Flames is a very intellectual, spiritual, and very connected person. You know what I mean?
Connected in terms of.
Connected in terms of, okay, firstly, I have to define connection. You got what I mean?
No, I
Connection
understand.
is not Wi-Fi. Just put it out there for the millennials, for the 2000s. Connection is not Wi-Fi.
Dude, you also took that.
Bruh, I know, but I'm an old soul in a small body. You feel what I mean?
Okay, I
But,
get you. I get you.
Kid Flames is a fucking intellectual being. You got what I mean? Connected to the music. Connection is a point or is a verge in the same time that I feel like I know more about myself at the same time I don't know what I should know, but I know what I need to know. You got what I mean? So yeah, that's Kid Flames. It's just a very, very complex.
Okay, and then would you put yourself aside from? Okay, how can I put it? There's Kid Flame, and then there's Sfiso,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And actually, guys, we talk about it.
Yeah, facts.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
would you put yourself aside from okay about my? Let me just say I'm switching from Kid Flames to Sfiso, and then back.
Yeah, it happens.
It happened.
Yeah, it happens. Right now, it just happened.
Okay, so okay, we're gonna come back on
That's
Kid
all.
Flames.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna be on you, like Sfiso.
The nobody.
What you mean the nobody that?
Okay. Elaborate.
No, you elaborate.
Yeah.
What you mean like the nobody?
By the nobody.
Yeah.
I mean
Because sorry to pause you on
okay,
that.
no problem.
When I asked you who's Kid Fame, you also said nobody.
There's
So
who's
now who's Fiso?
Nobody. Simple as that.
Okay, please
In
elaborate
life,
more.
you should always remember that you are what you tell yourself that you are, not what people tell you what you are. You feel me? So when you reach that point of spirituality, like I repeat, you kill the ego. The ego is not good. Like a lot of people believing in the ego, bro. I don't want to lie. I see a lot of people, especially females, they believing like in Instagram followers, in likes, in reactions, in the attention they get, in the what's that word? They want to be validated by men.
Exactly.
They want to live in a space whereby people tell them on a daily basis like, yo, special, yo,
Sure.
umuhle. Mara manga bengiyakwazi ukusitshela mina
Yeah,
ukuthi
like
umuhle.
what the fuck? Think it out.
See what I mean? So it's a different mindset from what the general public, normally thinks about. You got what I mean? So yeah, that's why I'm fucking down to earth. Like most of the time, like 95% of the time, I live in my mind. You know what I mean? I've been thinking about my own things at my own time, and the 5% I be, indulging in certain parts of the universe, but remembering what I am myself. I came alone, I'm gonna die alone. So once I reach that point, I'll be like, okay, cool. It is what it is, dog. Doesn't really matter. Life is a joke. You feel me? Dog, it's not funny, but yeah, life is a joke.
how can you say life is a joke
It's an
and that
illusion.
it's not fun?
People,
A joke is naturally fun.
okay,
It just depends on who you're telling it to.
perception. Reality is a perception. You feel me?
I get
But
you.
then yeah, dog. Now we're getting deep, dog. Like let's get above the surface so that like the people watching at home can actually understand what we are. Yeah,
Okay,
because
man.
shit really gets deep, dog. I don't wanna lie.
I get
Shit
you.
really gets deep.
Okay, guys, now we're switching back to Keep Flames because I think the three
Season
super.
part is
Yeah,
like,
you know.
mhm.
So since we're on the present, let me just skip to the future. Like, what do you have, or what should people expect from you, from what you've given them now
Mhm.
in the future? Maybe are you dropping an album, and is it based on whether emotion, reality,
Mm.
like what?
It's actually both. I'm working on an album, a music video, and a podcast currently, and
Okay,
also
shout out.
yeah, shout out, and then also a blog, and also a magazine cover with Witbank mag. So currently I have a lot going on, but in the space of me in the moment right now, I feel like I have a lot to achieve. I feel like I have a chip on my shoulder,
Okay.
like to always out better myself. I gotta be a
Sure.
better person today, and also always think about the next thing. Meanwhile I'm doing this, my mind might be in the next action that I'm going to, because of this I'm going to the studio.
Can you
That's
shit, dog?
basic.
Can you shit?
Yes, sir. You feel me? Yeah, yeah. I feel like Kanye, but that's a different talk. No, Kanye is my inspiration. I don't want to lie. Low key, I don't want to tell people.
What happened to music, dog?
No, Weezy is my inspiration to start rapping. Right now, the way that I'm moving with like being mysterious and also going off social media and shit like that, I'm on Kanye. Though. Kanye is moving in a very conspicuous man, and and I actually.
Just don't be on drugs, dog.
Nah.
That nigga fucked up.
Yo, shit, dog. But yeah, I'ma try. Quit the lean, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Once I quit the lean, I'm good.
So you explaining?
About the current persona that I am now. So with the album, it's more of a reality tip, but it's also on some trap shit,
Okay.
And I have I'm a piano track there featuring my nigga Sunset Eyes. So yeah, that's gonna be the only piano track or the only urban, like our
Yeah.
settlement type of. Yeah, it's gonna be the only track. And then I have lo-fi, I have hip hop, I have jazz, and then I have R&B in the album. So it's gonna be like 13 songs approximately. Because right now my work, my campus, and everything is just clashing. So like I can't actually focus on everything at the same time. So I'm trying to like monotask instead of multitask.
No, I get you. I get you.
Simple.
No, I hear you, bro.
Mm.
So, toxic.
You're going back there. Okay.
No, I'm not going back there. I'm just trying to how can I put it? Let me just say, since you say you've been in a toxic relationship back then.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. It was just not her.
Nah, she was the first one. That's
Oh.
when I actually had my awakening.
Okay.
Like, okay, can't want to myself.
Okay, so let me just ask you now, Uguti. Do you have that special person right now?
Yeah.
Of whereby Uguti, so you cuffed?
Yeah, I am.
Ah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, my baby!
She know. Yeah, I'm cuffed, bro. Like, I'm cuffed.
So let's just say a hand pulls up to you, way higher than you pay, like personality.
I thought she gonna be way fire.
Hey,
Shit.
bruh,
My
boy.
hand is hot.
Boy.
My hand is hot.
No, shut up. Shut up.
Yes, sir.
Shut up.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to the
Keep
bay.
it loyal.
Shout out to the bay.
She gonna be watching this. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Shout out to the bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
your
Yes,
hand
sir.
is hot.
Yeah, bro. She's fine.
No, but I get you on that. I think like you're saying your hand is hot, not in terms of Gucci, you comparing her to somebody else.
No,
but
yeah,
in your own view.
Yeah,
in your
way.
eyes.
Yeah, specifically.
Because that's
her.
how she fulfills you now. No, I know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the hand. Shout out to the
She
face.
knows it's
Hey, she's little moon to them, yes. That's
Alright, cool.
No, I get you, boy. So okay,
Easy.
cut off hands.
Yeah. At the back.
But isn't it that like it's a rapper type of shit like that? You gotta fuck with everybody.
That's a mentality. You feel what I mean? It's in the mind. Like once you have control over your own mind, nothing can get inside your mind. You feel what I mean? People live in the image. That's the ego I'm telling you about. like, as I'm a rapper, I have to be like, baggy shit. I have to be like, this image. I have to be rude to everyone. I have to stop beefing.
Yeah.
No, it's not about that. It's about yourself. I know rappers that are loyal to their girlfriends. Like, check out Russ. Russ has been making the same music independently without a label for
Sure.
such a long time, and he never switched, he never changed. I know certain people that are currently doing the same thing they did like 5 years ago, you know what I mean? And it's working for them. Check out Eddie Sawstreet, you feel me? The music he makes is straight up authentic, you know what I mean? And he doesn't even have a record deal, you know what I mean? So I feel like the mainstream has twisted the way people think and has painted this agenda persona that people should act like this. As a rapper, I have to, wear chains and shit. This is just for the image. But deep down, I don't feel like I need chains to shine because I am a star. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
because
I can shine without it.
you on that, I'm a reference Shane Eagle,
One of my favorites.
which, what was the song? I can't remember the name of the song, but the line goes, I can't wear chains because my ancestors something something.
Because my ancestors died for diamonds, or because my ancestors, died for diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
I
like
feel
that.
that song.
No, I get
It's
you.
in the I get the album, but I think it's like what?
No, the
I forgot
album.
the album.
The album. I think it's Let It Flow.
That's a single. Let It Flow.
But I think
That's
it's
a
Let It Flow.
single.
Is it? What is it? Flower? Is it? What's the album, dog? Yellow. Yeah. It's
I don't
yellow,
wear
it's
chains.
yellow,
I don't wear diamonds. Diamonds killed my
Ancestors.
ancestors.
Yeah.
Get that. Get that.
Shout out to you, bro.
Shane, I know you're gonna watch this. Shout out to you, dog. You feel me? Yes, sir. We're on the rise.
Okay, bro. No, I get you. So, like, how can you give advice? Okay, let me just say, like, what would you say to the upcoming artists? Would you say, like, should they go for record deals or should they do it on their own? Although it is hard, but it's all about the music, right?
Okay.
So if it's all about the music, why not take the time? Okay, let me just put it for you. You coming in on your own.
Yeah.
Do you have a record deal? No.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
You want one?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because I need that exposure from the mainstream. You feel me? Because going in independently is gonna, it's not impossible. A lot of people have done it before, by breaking the internet. But if you need momentum, if you need that push in the game to be a Casper, to be a Lil Wayne, to be a Kendrick Lamar, you need that executive record label support. And also, because they're gonna push your album to certain platforms, they're gonna, build social media ads, magazines, billboards, everything, and with a budget. You see, as an upcoming artist, especially for the upcoming artist in my city, you know what I mean? There aren't a lot of opportunities where I come from. I don't want to lie, we don't have many options.
Exactly. That. Sorry to pause you again. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like, instead of looking for the opportunity, why not create one? Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking you, like, should young and upcoming artists be on the verge to, like, I want to go for a record label rather than doing this shit on my own?
It's gonna be hard, but it's not impossible.
Exactly.
I would do it on my own. I'm currently doing it on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's looking good.
But yeah, it's
It
looking
is
good from the
looking-
outside. But from inside, dog, I don't sleep. You feel me? I'm working on a daily basis from Monday to Monday, dog. You feel me? I have to select beats. I have to record this ish. I have to produce this ish, distribute it, publish it, promote it on my own. You feel me? And I also have campus. I also have a private life. I have a honey that I'm loyal to, and she needs attention. She needs validation. You see what I mean? So if I have a record label, obviously a lot of things are gonna, be cut off from that picture itself. You feel me? So yeah, we need a record label, but it's on a type of point where, do you actually require it, or do you actually want it? And from my side, I require it because there's a lot going on, and I need my time to do my shit.
So, in most cases, many people feel like maybe on this song I didn't say what really needed to be said, or on this song I was lacking way here and there. But which line would you say represents you most, or which line do you vibe with the most?
I took the game with my eyes closed. if I opened my eyes, only God knows. You feel me?
Okay.
That line actually specifies that you see the game. I call myself TKOTG, the king of the game, because I realized that the game is for the taking, and I already have it in my pocket. So whoever claims to be the best rapper in Africa has to think again.
Hey, boy.
You feel me? I'm not sending shots, but in a way, dog, you have to think again. Dog. You feel me?
No, but
Like,
okay. Let me just answer you quickly on that.
Mm.
Isn't it that like it's not a okay? Take for instance, I ask you who's the best rapper, and you say you, right?
Okay.
Exactly. Isn't
It's
taken
ego.
out of context?
It's the
No,
ego.
it's taken out of context.
Mm.
What if the nigga was just saying, "I'm the best rapper in
For-
Africa.
Exactly. I'm the best
for
rapper
him,
to myself."
not
He should have said that. I'm the best rapper to myself, not the best rapper in Africa. You know how many people are living in Africa? Do you know how many artists in every single hood? Like, bruh, I can name one person that's killing that nigga Aries. No offense, I listen to his music. Like, I bumped his shit way back since Meanwhile Honeydew, but Nasty C is killing that guy. I won't lie. Now, when it comes to the streams, the support, the publishing, the states, everything, Aries, bruh, you need to think again. But I know you're gonna be watching this stuff. Think again, and don't say anything like that on social media, bro. If you have thoughts, keep it to yourself, or write it in a journal or something. Have a diary, dog. Don't use Twitter. Elon Musk bought that shit.
Let's
So,
cap that shit, bro. Let's
cut
come
it
back
off.
to you.
Let's cut it off. Yes,
You were
sir.
explaining your line, bro. You were explaining your line, bro. Because now hey, boy,
No.
you're starting to offend me, boy.
Nah,
You're starting to
nah.
offend me.
No
Hey, you're
offense,
killing
no
shots,
offense,
bro.
dog. No offense, but it's the truth. You know, me, I'm a very vocal person. You know.
Exactly.
So yeah, with that line, dog, yeah, it's just to specify that the game is for the taking, and it's already in my pocket. You know, I take the game with my eyes closed. If I open my eyes, only God knows. Only tell people what I know, and what I
Okay.
don't know, I just keep
Okay.
it closed.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah, it's straight up, straight up. I wouldn't say
Okay.
what I know, what I don't know.
No. I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro.
Mm.
Alright. No, I hear you, Kid Flames. I hear you, bro.
So,
Are you okay?
I'm fresh, dog. I'm great.
Don't you want to
Yeah,
give a shout
better
out
than
to your
yesterday.
honey?
Shout out to my hand Felix, dog. You know, and shout out to my homie Sunset Eyes. You know, and shout out to y'all guys for actually making this thing happen. You know what I mean?
Shout out,
Like,
man.
yeah, shout out, dog. Thank you a lot. Man. I appreciate that shit.
So, like, well, why don't you tell the people where they can get you?
Firstly,
Contact you, music.
yeah, everything. Firstly, I'm gonna just go forth and say SoundCloud. You know what I mean? It's Kid Flames. Don't forget the double X at the end. Kid Flames on SoundCloud, and then it's Kid Flames on Instagram. Matter of fact, if someone has like massive data bundles, just Google Kid Flames, and then whatever pops up, it's me. Simple as that.
Really? You also
Yeah.
on Google, dog?
Everywhere, dog.
Smash it.
Everywhere. I'm taking this shit over. I'm taking this shit over. But yeah, bro. Stay humble. Stay humble. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's true, dog. That's true. But from my side and from my crew,
Mm.
we wish you all the best, boy. Because
Thank
like
you, bro.
we know the game. We won't say we're in the
It's
game.
vicious.
Yeah, we know the game.
Mm.
But don't do drugs, dog.
Yeah, well,
Don't
yeah.
do that.
I'm not even thinking about it. Just need to quit the lean. Once I quit the lean, dog, I mean, I'm clean, dog. Yeah, always zooted on lean, dog. Yo,
Alright.
yeah, it's killing the boys.
That's a wrap, everybody. That's from me, SO Maduna. You can catch me on Instagram, Facebook,
Yes, sir.
But you know what? And this is the Witbank Podcast Show. Young Todd. Catch us on all digital platforms. And today, this was my guest, Kid Flames. Catch him on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud. Don't
We lead.
forget
We lead.
to download.
We lead.
Peace out.
Shout out, dog.
Goes paying poker with majors. All these rappers name my nigga in the anus. Witness the greatness, we're in the patience, yo. Dedication gotta be the greatest. Medication got me feeling wasted. Meditation got me feeling weightless. Hope you know that I am levitating. I'm the son of Satan, losing is forsaken. Hope you know that I am levitating. I'm the son of Satan, losing is forsaken. Bitch.